Assalamualaikum and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Honorable President, my lecturer, Madam Majnun Haida, and all my beloved friends. First of all, let us thank to Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Taala because of His blessing. We are able to come here to join in English forum. Secondly, salawat and salam to our Prophet Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided from the darkness into the brightness. Ladies and gentlemen, the forum today is about travel. Without wasting our time, let me introduce our panel. My name is Muhammad Fauzi bin Kamsin as the moderator. For the first panel is Syed Ikmal bin Syed Aminuddin from University Al-Azhar, and the next panel is Muhammad Hafiz bin Haidi from University Mongolia, and the third panel is Nur Uthman bin Nur Rashid from University Sarawak, Malaysia, and the fourth panel is Muhammad Zaid bin Makin from University International Malaya, and the last panel is Muhammad Atif bin Azizi from University Zainal Abidin. Ladies and gentlemen, now we opening our forum by saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, thank you. Now we start our forum by the first question to the first panel. Dr. Syed Ikmal bin Syed Aminuddin, why travel is important? Can you give your opinion?
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin, hamdan yuafi ni'amahu wa yukafi mazidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa 'azimi sultanik. Okay, one of the main benefits of traveling, especially to areas where your native language is not widely used, is that learn now to communicate better with other people. Okay, get it? Okay, second, ensures peace of mind. We all stress and tension in our life. Traveling force us to temporarily disconnect from our normal routines, helps us to appreciate the people who have around. Okay, get it? And lastly, helps you have fun. It's a benefit when we travel to our country. No matter how young you are, there is always a time when the child in you want to have some fun. When you travel, you don't care what you do at all, and you can just break free from the norm. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for the moderator and our panel, and thank you for your beloved friends. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the first panel. And now we proceed to second panel, Dr. Nur Uthman bin Rashid. Okay, doctor, what do we should travel in our beloved country? Give your opinion.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening. Thanks to the moderator Muhammad Fauzi for the lovely question. First of all, thanks for inviting me and the panels to this honorable forum. The moderator asked me a question: what do we should travel in our beloved country? My answer is, if we as Malaysians doesn't travel in our country, the outsiders will lose the eagerness to visit our country. I mean, who else will visit our country if we ourselves doesn't support our country? Next, we also got to support and increase our financial statement for our nation. Then, every state in Malaysia has its own historical places. Like in Malacca, there are still many buildings left by Dutch and has its own story. Yes. Malaysians can get to know the history of our country and learn to appreciate the importance of patriotism in our hearts as Malaysians. Last but not least, there are still beautiful places in Malaysia, such as in Terengganu we have Bukit Keluang. We got the beautiful view from up the hill, and the Pepsi Blue Lake, Rusila, in Rusila, Marang, Terengganu. Yes, we can take great photos there. There are so many beautiful places in Malaysia. We don't have to go outside our country to visit places like this. Thank you. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for the second panel. And now we proceed to next panel. Dr. Muhammad Zaid bin Ahmad Makil. Okay, Doctor, can you suggest interesting place and reason why we should go there?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to the moderator and other panels. Okay. Today, there are many historical sites to visit that give you a glimpse of Malacca's glorious past. This is balanced with other modern attractions such as water theme park and cultural parks. Malacca is a patchwork of farmlands, desert beach, and small family-friendly attractions. With Malacca River at the center, it is filled with buildings painted with colorful murals, with so much history and culture to offer. Like example, Saint Paul Church, as you can go. It's where the runs are well kept. The breeze is welcoming, and the view from the top makes the climb up the Saint Paul Hill worth it. Wander among the majestic forest and glorious remains. Yes. Stick in history. This one is amongst the oldest historical monuments or towers in Malacca. The church was constructed in 1521, before which the building was just a chapel. By the end of the 16th century, they named the church Igreja de Madre de Deus in Portuguese. Okay, next is A Famosa. This is one of the top attractions in Malacca for sightseeing that you must visit. You must visit this. Built back in 1511 maybe. Yeah. You could stop by these locations to capture some great photos for you and your family, to reminisce about your visit. The site feature the remains for a gatehouse of what is known to have housed the Portuguese administration center during the 16th century. Next is Bandara Taman Sari, located in the popular district of Bandar Hili on Jalan Merdeka. Only 3 minutes walk from Mahkota Break Shopping Complex. You can go there. And Dataran Pahlawan, Mega Mall. The tower is named after the Taman Sari Keris. You know Keris? Like a sword.
Used by Hang Tuah.
Yes. You're so clever.
Exactly.
A mythical weapon. Mythic. Many mythical weapons said to possess mystical powers belonging to the legendary Malay warrior. That's it. Hang Tuah.
So,
No, it's Hang Tuah. Even the structure design follow the shape of the Keris, with the peak of the tower resembling its hill. That's the summary.
This can show that many historical places or monuments in Malacca that we can visit and learn many history of Malacca. Yes, we can also manage to discover its past, its culture, its provenance and origins. That's why history is the most important to our life to achieve any successful goal. That's all from me. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the third panel. And now we proceed to fourth panel. Is Dr. Muhammad Hafiz bin Haider. Sorry. Okay, Doctor, can you explain with me what is our responsibilities to attract tourists to our country?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Okay, thank you to our moderator Fauzi bin Kamsin for his question. Okay, his question is what is our responsibility to attract the people to come visit to our beloved country. So it is our responsibilities to make people outsiders to come to our beloved country to visit historical place or other place. There are many ways to attract the people. For example, we can spread the news or information through media social, such as we can spread it via Facebook or Telegram, WhatsApp, Instagram or other application. Nowadays, there are many applications for people to take a trip, such as Trivago. Trivago it serves to people to book their hotel more easier for stay at that place, for to stay at place for a couple days or night. Besides, there are other ways we can keep the tourism place stay clean and arrange and systematic to the people outsiders to come to our place. Okay, that's all from me. We go back to moderator to proceed this forum.
Thank you for the fourth panel. And now we go to the next panel. Dr. Muhammad Atif bin Azizi. Okay, Doctor. Can you give me a benefit of travel for countries, communities, and ourselves?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the moderator and our panel and others. What is benefit for country, for community, and for ourselves? First of all, benefit that we get for country. Any benefit that we can see through the travel. First, the benefit of country is the tourism. The tourism sector can improve the country economy in terms of the flow of tourists come into our country. Tourists coming from their country and come to Malaysia, they will bring the national currency of their country and come to Malaysia. and they should to change their national currency to ringgit Malaysia currency for be able to use for shopping in our country, Malaysia. Okay, this can be either at a local bank or at a foreign money changer or shopping mall that have provide a place that we can change the money that call money changer. Do you know that? No, I never know. Do you know?
I don't really know.
Next, benefit for community. Okay, for community is the tourism sector can introduce a unique and special Malaysian culture of the outside to the outside world. Okay, this is because Malaysia has a multiracial and ethnic population like Malay, Chinese, Indian, Kadazan Dusun, Iban, Murut, and others. Okay, the races in our country that have different and special custom, cultures, and mean of nutrition can attract tourists to come visit our country, Malaysia. Okay, the tourism sector can promote cultural heritage around the world. The excitement of the trip gain during the visit to the country will be a delightful reminder for them to come again to Malaysia. The uniqueness of Malaysia culture, that has been promoted through the tourism sector is actually giving a very good image to Malaysia. Okay, and lastly, the benefit of travel for ourselves. The benefit for ourselves is we can improve our moral values in ourselves.
Yeah.
Moral value like cooperate, which is other and moral value is important for ourselves to be respected by others. Too, when we have moral value, others will respect us. Okay. Respect. Among the moral value, cooperation with the others, punctual the time, obey the rules, and others. Okay. After that, when we travel, we will go to a place we have never go. We will improving our knowledge by knowing more about the food and traditional culture in our country. Okay, the conclusion is many benefit that we get if we travel. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for all of the panel. Now we go to the last agenda. We will like to thanks again for all of panel and all of audience because make active and participation. Today we go to the conclusion. We suggest our tourists visit Melaka because we know that Melaka is a historical and many best place at there. Then it will increase the percentage of tourists and government income in Malaysia. That's for all today. Thank you.